There we go. Chantel made it on. Awesome stuff. Great turnout tonight, guys. Okay, so welcome to the Dream Dynasty call. Glenda, I did hit record for you tonight, and I will make sure that it downloads right after. I will stay on the computer and upload it right away, so that's all done. So welcome, guys, tonight to the Dream Dynasty team call. We have some new people on the call tonight, which is super exciting. And we have a little bit of recognition to shout out tonight. So if you guys have any recognition that you want to shout out for anyone on your team, feel free to chime in and just give like a little shout out. But I know Sydney is a newer coach to the team, and she messaged me tonight, and she has helped her first 3 customers in like her first month of month of coaching, which is amazing. So huge congrats to you, girl.
In her first week.
First week?
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, that's huge. That's huge. Good stuff. I'm so excited. We're going to have to get you on a call so that people can pick your brain a little bit, or, you know, first week, like what did you do sort of thing. But I'll touch base with you. Maybe we'll do that next week. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, we'll touch base about that. So congratulations to you. I know Carrie Brubaker, she signed up this week, and she has signed her first coach and her first customer, which is exciting. Shout out to Carrie. She wasn't sure she could make the call tonight. And Riley, shout out to you. Success Club 6 already? Amazing. So good job, guys. Keep up the awesome work. You guys are killing it out there, killing it. So announcements. We have some Beachbody on-demand announcements. Now, I'm not going to go crazy in depth because I feel like the lingo isn't changing much. Basically, they're just getting rid of the word all access, and then they're just transitioning it just basically to Beachbody on demand. So a little, you know, and then some wording in the program is going to change. Basically, like the nutrition plan is going to change, like the words nutrition plan. I feel like that's not going to throw anybody for too big of a loop. So no major changes with that, okay? Beach bars, which are the new Beachbody, like bars, like protein bars. There we go. They're coming out April 6th, and they're releasing to all 3 countries at the same time. So US, Canada, and UK are all going to have them at the same time. Anybody that'll be on the Success Club trip will probably be getting to try the beach bars. So they come in 2 different flavors, peanut butter chocolate and chocolate cherry almond. So I'm not sure what the price point is going to be on them yet, but we'll stay tuned. So April 6th for beach bars. That's in a few weeks. Sweet. To Be Mindset. It is a new program that is coming out. Danielle, who is our upline coach, she's my personally sponsored coach. She has been part of the To Be Mindset test group. So as far as I've seen, it's basically like it focuses on the mindset shift. So if like you're an emotional eater, a binge eater, all that sort of stuff, it's really going to dig in and help you make the lifestyle changes going forward. Now, I do want to say sometimes when new programs come out, people get overwhelmed, especially coaches that are just coming on board because they're like, wait a second, I'm just getting a handle on this coaching thing and now I have to try and figure out this too. My suggestion is don't try and do everything at once. Some people are weightlifters and love the weightlifting, right? That's your market. Some people love yoga. Some people love size. Stick to what works for you. That's your market. I find when you try and dabble in absolutely everything, it's impossible. So do what works for you. This program's coming out May 2nd. I'm guessing Danielle's probably going to do a team call on it, give us more information about kind of what's been going on, that sort of stuff. I also saw, did you guys see Joel Freeman's social media at all? What? That was like an awesome video. I loved that. So it looks like some sort of weightlifting thing. And I'm going to say it's like going to failure. Like it's kind of what it looked like. Heavy lifting, pushing to failure. I hope so. I seriously want a new weightlifting program. We need a new weightlifting program, which is funny because I said I would never like lift heavy weights, and here we are. Like, look at all of us. I think most people on the team are all about the weights, right? So, so yeah, we'll stay tuned for that. And Siggy's got something all over his social media about something that's coming out too. So I'm thinking it's been with Shailene Johnson-ish, maybe. I've kind of heard Beauty and the Beast. So we'll see what comes with that one. But that's kind of the announcements. There's been a lot coming out lately. Usually what happens is on the Success Club trip, they usually announce something else. So stay tuned with that. We have Summit, guys, coming up. June. Hello, like it's not far away at all. Tickets are still on sale until the end of March for $155. So here's my thing with this, guys. I get it. It's like Summit. How can I get there? Number one, the tickets are $155. Yes. Accommodations, we split it all. Chris isn't coming to Summit this year. I had too much fun there last year without him. It was fun. He's not coming, actually. He's going to be busy working for his dad. Love you, babe. He's probably up there listening like, what the hell? But he's going to be busy working for his dad. So we'll be splitting all accommodations, like whoever's coming, we'll be splitting it all. It's only like 8 hours away from here. It's in Indianapolis. I have a hard time saying that word. So we're driving. So gas is going to be like $40 a person. So I'll be driving for sure. We will coordinate all of that as we get closer. But I mean, anybody that went last year to New Orleans, this trip is going to be even cheaper because, like, I mean, we don't have flights, we don't have all that sort of stuff. So my suggestion is you have time now that you could be like, you know what? My Beachbody pay, I'm going to put aside until I have like $600 and that's my Summit money. Or take 10% of your pay and start shoveling it away so you have a little bit of something. So that's just my suggestion around that to get to Summit. Summit is a life-changing experience, like not only business-wise, but life-wise. Who's on this call that went last year? Heather, I think you're the only one. Do you want to just chime in?
Oh no, it just changed like my life. Legit. It changed my life. But more so than that, I think a lot of, like, I mean, if anyone's worried about expense too, something that I didn't know that I learned at Summit is that everything you do, you keep track of, and it's a tax write-off when you do your taxes in April. So hotel stay, gas, food, anything, it's all a write-off come April. So I'm doing that right now with my taxes, and I didn't realize, like, a lot of these things that you like think are expenses are actually things you can write off with your business. So make sure you keep that in mind too. So like, I don't know, but this Summit will definitely be cheaper than last one for sure. But no, it didn't even matter to me. The experience was amazing and just life changing.
100%.
I need to get back to those feels.
Oh, I know. It's hard because I can tell you guys, but until you go, you don't know what it's fully like. So just putting it out there, we'll be planning kind of as we get closer to June, all of what's going to go on at Summit. Super Saturday, April 8th. There's a lot of announcements, guys. I promise this is it. Super Saturday is the last one. April 8th, we have Melanie Mitro coming in Toronto and Jesse Regan. He's like the social media like page guru. So both of them are coming to the Toronto one. I'm part of the GTA Market Council, so I will be in Toronto. It is a Sunday because there's weddings on the Saturday. So if you aren't in the Toronto area, then you can go onto Beachbody and search Super Saturdays in your region. We'll also bring you back the details from it afterwards. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's kind of like, it's not a mini summit anywhere near a mini summit. But it's the energy. Like, I love the energy at them. Like, you leave there and it's like, I love coaching because of the people it connects you with. It's like your people. Do you know what I mean? Positive, looking for more in life. So when you go to Super Saturday, you get that vibe and you get that energy in person because everybody there is so nice. So that's a little bit on Super Saturday. So let's chat a little bit about Success Club points and all that sort of stuff. It can be a little bit overwhelming. And one thing to put it into perspective, because some people are like, oh, there's so many coaches out there, or it's saturated, or whatever else, right? This is one thing that I always keep in mind when those thoughts slip into my mind too, because guys, I'm human. I have those thoughts too sometimes. But here's the thing. I picked out 2 places just in Canada alone. Okay. Toronto has a population of 2.8 million people. Okay. Ottawa has a population of 1.25 million people. That's only 2 places in Canada, and that's not including the US, and that's not including the UK. There are only 400,000 coaches in Beachbody, and I will guarantee you 80% of that is discount coaches, because there's the autumn test group and there are only 43,000 coaches in the autumn test group. So where's the rest of them, right? Like people would be all over that. So if you're coming into this and you're like, oh, I'm just not, I don't have any Success Club points or anything like that, just take a look at your business and kind of what your beliefs are in your business. Because if you tell yourself that there's no one out there and that, all these excuses or these reasons why it's not going to work for you, then it won't work for you. But there are so many people out there that need your help and that need our help. So always keep those numbers in the back of your mind as like a quick reset, so that you continue to say like, no. I just need to dig a little bit more. I just need to dig into hashtags. I just need to dig into Facebook a little bit more, because your people are out there. The people that are just like you need your help. And those are the people that you want to be talking to. You don't want to be talking on social media to you right now. You want to be talking to the old you. Where were you when you signed up? What kind of state of mind were you in? What kind of things were you struggling with? Those are the types of posts that you want to be putting out there, because that's where you were and that's who you want to attract, because you know how to get from there to here now, right? So as you're posting on social media, just keep that in mind, okay? So always keep in mind also that this business is a gift. Who here feels, and be honest, don't feel that you have to put your hand up, who here feels that this business has been a gift to them? Raise your hand. Me too. Okay, awesome. Okay, so what is one thing that it's done for you? I'm going to call on a couple people. Christina Schneider, what's one thing that coaching has done for you?
There we go. It's given me confidence.
I totally can see that it has done that. And especially in the last few weeks, there's like been this like huge shift in your confidence. So I love that. Krista, I'm going to unmute you. What's one thing that coaching – oh, you're already unmuted. What's one thing that coaching has done for you? Oh, maybe your microphone's not working. No, I can't hear you. Oh, bummer. That's okay. You can hear us though, right? Obviously. Okay, if you get it figured out, you chime in, okay? I'm going to go to Madison. Madison, what is one thing that coaching has done for you?
Oh man, what hasn't it done for me, honestly? It has kept me super accountable to myself. First of all, like I feel like it's really kept me accountable to my health and fitness journey, because I feel like if I'm not doing it, then like, why am I coaching? It's kept me accountable to my team, to myself. It's changed my outlook on life. I've started reading personal development. I've started to like realize a lot of things about myself. I don't know. It's made me like very, very positive. It's made me more outgoing. It's kind of taken me out of my little shell that I've lived in for so long. Yeah. That's
like this is the girl that comes to Super Saturday, has never met any of us, and is going to stay in a room with us for the night. Like she came to Toronto.
I was slightly afraid of being kidnapped, but
it was great. And you know what? We all had a fantastic time. Like it was crazy. It was awesome. So that's like 15 things that it's done for you. So my question is, why are we always so afraid to share that? Why are we always so afraid to share the business opportunity with people, right? If it's had been such a blessing in our life and such a gift in our life, then why are we so afraid to pass that on to someone else when we know that it could profoundly change someone else's life? I know I'm guilty for projecting that onto other people. I come up with reasons why they might not want to coach, right? I always do that. But over the last couple of weeks, I've had this shift in thinking. And did anybody watch Emily Fiverr's video in Beachbody Champions? Beautiful blonde hair. Oh my gosh. Amazing. And it's so true. This business is such a gift. Why would we not want to share that and pass that on with other people? So another thing just to kind of keep in the back of your mind, when you're posting and you're sharing things, don't hold back, share it. lead with your heart, lead with passion, and share that with other people so that they feel your energy and how excited you are for all of this. So you want to give yourself permission to be you and be authentically you. Don't hold back, because you're elevating to here. Sometimes, though, we get stuck down here because people around us are vibrating on a certain algorithm, and we're used to that, right? And when we start to elevate above that, then they kind of get their backs up a little bit, or they might have a few things to say about it. But that's a reflection where they are in their life. And always remember that, because you shouldn't hold back on elevating in your life and where you want to go in your life just because of how somebody else is feeling, okay? So, one other thing to keep in mind is that it's not always about the liking and sharing, okay? Give me your hand up if you were not the type of person to like or comment on your coach's posts. Absolutely.
I'm so sorry I'm so late. I didn't know this started earlier.
That's okay. Because I just want to watch a show at 9:00.
Whoops.
Usually it's 9:00, so I love that everybody was able to make it out, but that's okay.
Can you hear?
Yeah, I can.
You can?
I can hear you. Okay, you go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay, I suck with technology, you guys.
That's
I have to
okay.
get people to come in the room and help me.
That's okay.
Okay, so the question was, what has it done for me?
Yeah, what's one thing that it's done for you?
It helped me start living. I
Mhm.
spent way too much time existing, and it helped me start living, if that makes sense.
Oh, absolutely. If
Mhm.
most people will know Krista's story, a couple of these people. So Krista's my cousin. She lives out west, and her husband was killed in a car accident. How many years ago now, Krista?
2011, so it'll be 7 years.
7 years ago. So
Mhm.
for 7 years, essentially, she existed, and
Long.
she has really flourished since joining the community. So thank you for sharing that, Krista. You're the best. Okay, so back to my question. Okay, so most of us didn't like or comment on our coach's posts. So most will know that when I signed up as a coach on Danielle's, I had never once liked or commented on any of her posts. It was just she posted her income post, and I was like, what? And I started talking to her about it, and then kind of went from there. So don't focus so much on the likes or the comments. Like if you look at someone else's posts and you're like, wow, she has like 100 likes on that and I only have 5, it's not about the likes or the comments, because people are watching. Don't let that hold you back, okay? Especially when you're first starting out. This business takes momentum to build. So where I am in my business, or Riley is in her business, or Heather, or anyone else, compared to when you're just starting out, are two completely different playing fields, right? There's been momentum built over time. So try not to jump into the comparison game. Just stay focused on showing up and being consistent. That's it. Don't overthink what you're posting. Don't overthink the likes or the comments or anything like that. Just stay consistent and make it a goal to be here in a year. I know that Christy Kronzer, I think that was her name, that spoke on Danielle's call. I shared it in our team page. She said be here in 4 years, because it took her 4 years to actually really build the momentum in her business. So yeah, make it a plan to be here a year from now. And then that's when you can really dig in and be like, what the hell's going on here? So does anybody have any questions? Tonight was kind of like I just wanted to give a little boost.
I have one question.
Sure.
So one of my new clients, they just asked me about the transformation tracker, and I'm not really sure what that is either.
Okay, so I think it's, so in the package that comes, it's like this little blue diagram or whatever, and I think, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, would that be like the tracking of measurements? Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Okay, so he won't get that until like his package arrives.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That's it.
Yep. Awesome. Does anyone else have questions? Or anything they want to talk about?
Does anyone else feel like
That's
they're...
how
Does anyone... Sorry, I'm butting in. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying Lexi saying hi to Jax.
Oh, Lexi.
Cute.
Sorry, Heather, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, is anyone out like I'm on a whole new level of sucking right now, but literally like you and I are gonna talk one-on-one, but I have literally a year ago I used to sit there and be like, oh my god, I wish that people would just come to me and I wouldn't have to come to them. And literally the only reason I've made Success Club for the past couple months is because that started to happen, and I've made like zero effort, and I am mad at myself because I'm not doing well at all. So I was gonna say, like, I've tried this before. I've thrown it out there. If there's anyone who consistently, like, one-on-one with me wants to power down on power hours, I really need accountability. I'm actually going to need to find someone who can get up at 5 o'clock in the morning with me to work out, too, because it's just, I'm sucking.
Dude, I follow, like, what's her name? Amanda McGuire on Instagram.
Yeah.
Whatever. Do you follow her?
No, but I know who you're talking about.
Okay, so they get up at 5 a.m. and they have this Zoom call, and you can do a power hour, your miracle morning, or your workout. But it's like the whole team. There's like 36 of them up at 5 a.m., sometimes 4 a.m.
Legit, that's what I need, because like I honestly, I have stretched out the capacity of my day, and there's not even wiggle room for an hour or more. If I get up any earlier, it's gonna be 3:30, and that means I'm not sleeping. So legit, like, oh my god, I'm a hot mess express. But anyway, anybody who wants to get up at 5 a.m. with me and work out consistently every day, 6 o'clock's too late. I don't get to work on time, but 5 o'clock is my jam. 5:30. If anyone wants to do that, or if anybody wants to just hop on, just do a power hour, just to keep get my ass on that call, I'm good to go.
I'll get up into
be
my
there.
power hour at 5.
Sure, like legit.
Breakfast
This was not working for me. It's too late in the morning.
It's too late for me too, and that's the other thing. I'm like, okay, power hour at the end of the day does not work because
you're tired.
We'll cut the story short and just say this month has been the worst behavioral month I've ever had in my whole teaching career. And like, I have no energy at 4 o'clock. At the time I'm done basketball practice, I just have none. So it has to happen in the morning.
If you do your power at the end of the day, I'm always like overwhelmed because I wake up in the morning to like 10 messages and I'm like, I can't answer all these right now.
I know. It gives me anxiety. And also in the morning, I like don't worry about them answering. So I'm like, because they're all still sleeping, I'm like, yeah, I have courage.
And then like you get answers like sporadically throughout the day and I'm like, okay, I have like 10 minutes, I can answer her. But like I hate when I wake up and I have like a bunch of Instagram, like that little red dot of doom.
We are so the same. Oh my god. That's like when I talked about Halo Top in my Instagram story and I had 38 people message me about it. I was like, this is the most insignificant thing ever, and you're all messaging me about it.
When I see that red dot, I'm like, oh my god.
Literally 38 people messaging me. I was like, yeah, girl. And then it was like transitioned into something different. Anyway, no. If anyone is down to do that, I see it all the time with other, like, I'm very select with who I follow in terms of like higher up coaches, just because it influences me too much. But if anybody wants to do that, I need help. I'm in like I don't even know.
I'm
do not resuscitate, so like whatever. It's shocking that I made success, like they made it onto the cruise next year. Like I don't even know. I thought they would have given me the boot for my behavior in the past 3 months. So Jesus, you have no idea.
Yeah,
you have
like
no
that
idea.
Heather O'Brien, she's gone.
I just literally went on Instagram Live and I was like, anyone else sucking at life? Message me. And like 10 people messaged me. I was like, yes.
Those are your people. They're sucking.
Oh, those are my people. Who's sucking at life? Be my friend.
Let's suck together.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Anyway, so yeah, if anyone wants to message me,
when do you want to start this 5 a.m. thing?
Like Monday next week. I'm not doing it this week because it's my March break and I get to sleep till 8 o'clock. But
little kid sleeping down.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. 5 a.m. Monday morning. Anybody that wants to show up for power hour or workout, we'll be posting a Zoom link for a little team. I don't know what else to call it.
Okay, I'm all about this.
Good stuff. Awesome. Okay. Well, awesome. Nailed it with 4 minutes to spare. Okay, guys, thank you so much for showing up at the team call. I will get this uploaded and posted to the team page. All right, ladies. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Take care, everybody.